Hi, my name is Dan. I've been looking on YouTube for 7.3 powerstroke diesel upgrades. I'm not seeing a whole lot of people showing upgrades, the costs, where they've got it from, and who they've gotten it from. So I figured I'd start showing all the stuff I've done on the truck, and what I'm doing to the truck, and what I'm going to do to the truck. For starters, I took my old drive shaft off. I got a late 99 F250 crew cab short bed diesel. So just to kind of give you an idea what it looks like. Here it is from front. You go down, you know, it's been well taken care of. I put a lot of money into this truck, so it'll last me. Yeah, it's a good truck. Today, I've got my drive shaft in from Knoxville Driveline. They built this drive shaft. I told them what I needed it to be. So it just came in today. Now this drive shaft is an all aluminum drive shaft, 5.5 inches long, or diameter. And it's right around 70 inches long, which it needed to be 70.5 or 70.25. But I wanted to keep it a little shorter only because of when I pull my fifth wheel, it'll squat down and tighten it up. So 1/4 of an inch will have plenty of space for me. And what I have here is the two drive shafts, the one in the box and the one I just took off my truck. That's the one still in the case. And that's the one I just took off my truck. As you can see it front to back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the new drive shaft out, show you guys what it looks like, and then I'm going to weigh the drive shafts to show you the difference in weight. Then you guys can see what you want to go from there if you want to do this upgrade. From what I've seen and heard, the weight differences, the vibrations, and just less wear on the vehicle, because there's not so many components to make or create vibrations in this system. Right now I'll open it up. I'll set you guys down. Man, they packaged this thing pretty good. Guess they didn't want it to move around. Holy crap. Mother. Man, I think they packaged this thing real tight. Oh, this is a real piece of work. Okay, looks like I gotta cut it out of this thing. Oh, how the hell they got it in here? Man, this thing is tight as hell. Alright. Now this is a complete drive shaft. Meaning, all I gotta do is bolt it right up. I got all the parts I need to it. Still not coming out easy. Alright. Here's the complete drive shaft. Oh, man. Definitely don't want to cut this boot. As you can see right here, they put the slip joint with the aluminum. Here's the part that bolts to the front and the back. Has a U-joint already on it. As you can see, they put a weight on here to balance it out. They welded that weight in place. Doesn't look like a very strong weld. They probably could have done a little bit better on the weld. But I guess as long as that weld holds, those two welds, should be fine. Now, for the weight, what I'll do, I'll weigh myself. And by the way, this drive shaft cost me, like I said, $865. It's a good price. Like I said, the guy's from Knoxville, Tennessee, and he's got really good ratings on his stuff if you looked at him on the website. So I'll go to weigh myself. Okay, about 225 pounds. Now, I'll pick up this drive shaft. Let's see what we got. With this drive shaft, 250. So this drive shaft only weighs 25 pounds. That's pretty light compared to this other one. Oh, man. So, got the other drive shaft here in my hand. $277. So, 225 minus that, you're talking 50 pounds. You're talking, what, 25 pounds in weight difference. I'd say that'd make some kind of a difference for horsepower, being a solid drive shaft instead of a split, like as you can see right here. Right there, you know, you got your carrier bearing, you got another U-joint along with another U-joint here on the end, right here, and the other U-joint down here, along with that big old freaking weight on the end there. So, what I did to get this drive shaft taken off this past 2 days, I sprayed it with PB Blaster, so I wouldn't have to worry about it having problems. Although I did have a problem with the last bolt. Didn't want to come off so well, but I was able to get the band that holds the U-joint off to the side where I could take it off. So now my next thing would be is to install this thing and to try it out to see how much of a difference it makes going down the road. This won't be my last one. I've done many upgrades to my truck. You guys can use them or not, that's up to you. I'm just giving you guys ideas on what you can do to your truck to make it ride better. This should help in fuel economy because of the less rotational mass, because that aluminum, when it spins, not anywhere near how hard it is to spin the steel drive shaft because of that 25-pound difference. To me, that's quite a bit of weight, especially how much these trucks weigh. So after I get done putting the drive shaft on, I will take another video of how this thing runs going down the road. I'm betting I'm going to have less vibrations. I'm going to bet it's going to be probably quieter because of the noise from this old drive shaft. It's my original drive shaft, and I'm guessing it's never been replaced or worked on. So I know it had to be vibrating because it's probably out of balance from living in Michigan because of all the salt on the roads. The other thing I like about aluminum is it won't rust here in Michigan. Michigan's really bad for salt. So any kind of steel or any of that nature, it tends to rust, as you can see from my video of showing the old drive shaft. By the way, that $865, that was shipped to my house. And the guy at Knoxville Driveline, those guys were really good. They were very helpful. They were easy to work with. And they know their stuff. They built this drive shaft at their shop. They didn't send nothing out. They built it there. To me, I like that better, knowing that they did it themselves. So if something does go wrong, I'll be able to tell them, say, hey, there's something wrong with the drive shaft. And more or less, they would probably end up fixing it from if they made a mistake. This guy is pretty honest. And on that note, the next video will be after I have this thing installed.